Hello everyone, and here's a new edition of the EU Melee News Report. You know how this goes. You can subscribe to this report in several formats: written format on Reddit on Smash Europe, or through the news channel of the SSBM EU Discord, as a podcast by looking for EU Melee News Report or adding the RSS feed in your favorite podcasts manager, and as a video edited by Go. The podcast and video versions come with music composed by Friezo. I'd like to thank Vluk and Ryuker for their feedback on the format and content of the report, as well as everyone who's taken time to share the podcast, videos, or Reddit post. Now let's talk about Same. Regen was just last weekend. It had fewer entrants than the previous editions, but just as much, if not more, excitement. First of all, let's note that out of the 4 editions of Same, we've had 4 different winners from 3 different countries: Pipsqueak, Leffen, Triff, and Frenzy. European diversity is at its best. It's the same thing in terms of characters, with 5 Foxes, 4 Falcos, 3 Marths, 1 Peach, 1 Puff, 1 Luigi, 1 Dr. Mario in top 16. Other characters that have been played in matches in top 32 were Captain Falcon, Young Link, Sheik, Donkey Kong, Samus, Ice Climbers, Game & Watch, and Mewtwo. In total, 9 players have scored points in all 4 events. 7 of them are in top 16 and the other 2 are Yappy and Nicholas. Every player in top 16 has scored points in at least 2 different events, with Mint notably going from 33rd place and 0 points last month to 4th place this month, his best result as of today. And in total, 67 players have scored points by being in top 32 at one event at least. Someone on Reddit did an upset thread of Regen, which I recommend having a look at if you're interested. And I also made a little spreadsheet of who took the most stocks and crew battles at each tournament. Top 3 this month was Raoul, Professor Pro, and Rix. Top 3 since January is Solo Battle from Finland, Frenzy for England, and Raoul for France. In terms of content, we have bittersweet news this week. In good news, Alpaca Basket is a Melee modder who has been working on adding characters to Melee. She has started writing resources for modders who want to create their own characters, and began with a guide to falling types and speeds. It's really interesting for modders, of course, but also for anyone who enjoys trivia about the game and wants to understand everything about Melee. In sadder news though, the weekly show Conversations are going on an indefinite break. This show recapped Same results and had a panel making predictions and discussing the circuit every Wednesday. Now in terms of community news, the first point is that Samus players are doing a thing. They showed up in full force with 14 Samus players at Rock Bowl 2 weeks ago, and it turns out that Samus Dittos are wonderful to watch. This initiative was coordinated by Vluk, Skips, and Braveheart. Sponsorships have shifted yet again, with Nikki and Slim Shady having both left CGN this week. Nikki has been posting a lot about his new made-up structure, UpGamer. You might want to ask, what's UpGamer? But I don't identify as gamer, so please don't. Big news on the Puelmo Software side as well, as they've picked up German Fox player Ice, who has performed extremely well recently after coming back to competition. And now for upcoming tournaments. As usual, you can find the European tournament calendar in the description of this episode. Next weekend, make sure to tune in to Puelmo Colosseum, a 16-person invitational with the best players in Europe. Speaking of best players in Europe, Smash Summit 11 has announced that they will be inviting the top-ranked player in the same leaderboard after Fate to their tournament. Given the high competition at the top of the leaderboard, that's going to keep us on our toes until the end. And in the United Kingdom, things seem to be going very well. Offline tournaments are even making a comeback, with a new tournament called Camp Cone being organized for UK residents in August. The rest of Europe watches with a lot of jealousy, but we're really happy for them, while waiting for our turn. Finally, I'd like to encourage you to register for Finland's Smash Sauna, the next stop in the same circuit. And that's actually everything for today. I hope you enjoyed this report, and that you will have a wonderful couple of weeks before we meet again in the EU Melee News Report. Don't forget to contribute to the draft, enjoy your time, and have a great day!